So today we're gonna work on the diamond stitch, the honeycomb stitch, and the trellis stitch. Okay, the first thing you have to do, of course, is to thread your needle. It doesn't really matter how long you make your thread, but you can make it as long as you want, because with these stitches you can stop and start them from the back just like how you start them initially. So you just take your fingers, put a big knot on the longest end. See, you want one string hanging, you want the string with the knot on it to be the longest one then. So this is the one that I'm going to teach you how to do down here, but I don't want it to be so big. It should not occupy two rows like this. You see, it's on the white row and a green row, but I only want you to take it on one row. So after you've done your outline stitch, you do on the top and the bottom, and then the cable stitch, which is this yellow one and this red one right here, that's the one you do right next to it where this purple one would be. Now after that stitch, like it would be right here on this green row, it would start from this green row and go up to the top of the white one. That's where I would want you to put this diamond stitch. You got to stick the needle from behind, so you're going behind the fabric, and we're going to come out right on top right here of this green row. We're going to come out right here. So you're going to push the needle between the folds, so it's going to come out right between the folds on the green row next to you. So this will be like how it's on your dress. You'll have your outline stitch, then your cable, then this stitch. So you got your knot, it's behind there, so your knot is in between that first fold. What will happen is you have to watch the direction of your thread. So first the thread goes down and you push the needle into the row, into the gather next to the first one. Then hold the thread down again, and what you're gonna do is push the needle in the top of the next fold. Then that will make it come around. It will make it come around. Now while you're on top, you have to lay the thread on top. It's gonna be up. The thread will be up when you're on top and down when you're on the bottom. So you push it across, the thread is up, notice the thread is up, and the needle is coming the same way. That will make the top bump up there. So we did that part, we're up there, and then we're coming back around. So then you hold the thread back up again and go into the next fold. So now notice that the first fold, the second fold, the third fold, every stitch that you make in this stitch, even though it takes a while to make this stitch, you have to keep putting it in the next fold, in the next fold, and so on. Now while you're down, see now the stitch is back down. We went down, we were down, then we went up, and then we came back down. So you're going to hold the thread down. Now whenever you're down, you hold the thread down. And so now you still hold the thread down, put it in the next fold going across, and then now you're up. See, so you went down and now you're back up. So you're up and you hold the thread up, go into the next fold, and give it a little pull, but not too hard. You don't want to make them pull too hard. These stitches are supposed to be kind of loose to allow the fabric to move. Now you still hold, you're still up, so, and you're going down now, but you hold the thread up. So it's like up 2 stitches, down 2 stitches. So now we have almost 2 stitches. So now I'm back down to the bottom of the white row again, so I'm holding my thread down. And I'm putting in my little foot on my, so like these could be the legs and these could be the feet on the bottom here. So these are like the legs here, and these are the feet. I'm putting in my foot now. I still have to hold it down. I'm going over to the next row, the next gather, picking up. And now since I'm back up to the top of the white row, I'm holding my thread up. See, I'm up, I'm up. I hold the thread up when I'm up and down when I'm down. And I'm still up, so I have to hold the thread up, and I'm going down into the next fold. I'm picking up my next gather, and I'm going down into my next fold. Now I'm almost complete with 3 of the decorative stitches. So I hold it down and I go across to the next fold. So now what do? You're down, so you got to hold the thread down, and you're going up to the top of the white row. And since you're up now, you're up to the top of the white row, you hold your thread up again, and you're going over to the next side. And you're still up, so you hold the thread up, and then you're going over to the next gather. Down to the bottom now. And see, I've almost finished, so now I'm at the bottom. And I'm gonna put in my foot on my little legs. Ta-da! So there you go. You can even double this, because this is why they call it the diamond stitch, because you can double it and come in opposite to what you were doing up here and fill in the green row with the same design, but it would make like a diamond kind of shape. Diamond stitch, I was telling you that you could do it like this, where you have the first row and then the next row would be underneath it in the opposite direction, so you could get that kind of diamond shape.